Chat. Chat. Plum is here. I'm alive. We're here and we're ready to go. Hello. How the heck are you, chat? Welcome to stream. It is a wonderful Thursday evening. Tomorrow's Friday. Then it's the weekend. We're gonna party our brains out. Not really. But what is crack-a-lackin'? All right. Hello. Let's start with some upkeep. What's going on? What's hip-hop happening? A lot of Spider-Man previews. Some actually interesting stuff. Still not very impressed with the set, but exciting nonetheless. Always like playing with new cards. What else is going on? New article is out on the Life and Death list we played last week. Jeskai Sensi combo, episode 47. You can go check that out. As always, most of my articles are basically deck highlights. We talk a little bit about the evolution and how we brewed it. But if you tuned in the stream, you already know all that. But feel free to go check it out. Supports me, supports MTGA Zone, and lets me keep making content. So that is cool. As for this evening... Oh, chat. You guys want to watch me subscribe to myself with my free Prime sub? Am I allowed to do that? Does it show up? Pew, 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 pew. Look at that. I started my own hype train. Is that possible? I guess so. Good for me. But, anywho, I think the music's a little quiet, but we'll crank it up a little bit here. All right. So let's talk turkey. We are gonna play some blue-white Displacer tonight. I did work on the Pillow Fort deck we played last stream, and I added Yorion, so we might get to this. Still not sure of the ring because we are playing Solemnity. That's a pretty bit of a non-bow, but I wanted to test this out at some point. But we'll see if we get there. So first deck of this evening is going to be blue-white Displacer, which is this list right here. And I figured out how I'm going to make videos for YouTube, I think. Canva was not it, chat. I am not good at the whole content creation thing, but someone told me I should make the videos better, so I'm going to do that. So I am going to record a deck tag here, and then we'll hop into some games. All right, deck today is blue-white Displacer, which is a blue-white, basically mono-white, Eldrazi Displacer build. So we are basically trying to play Eldrazi Displacer plus Training Grounds, which is like a well-known old sort of interaction. Makes Eldrazi's Displacer cost just one colorless to exile a target creature, and then you return it tapped under its opponent's control. I didn't want to play actual Training Grounds because I think Trackhand Trainer is a very strong card in the format in general that's underplayed. Because, I mean, it's comparable to what? Like Spectral Sailor, a 1-mana 1/1 that draws cards. But much better in multiples because you get multiple Training Grounds, and there's just like not that many awesome like abilities on creatures. There's like Surge Engine, there's Rona, there's all sorts of interesting stuff, but I'd like to see this card played more, and we've played it in a variety of shells, but I'm playing this over regular old Training Grounds just because I like the creature aspect of it. We can also bounce it to create additional Training Grounds if for whatever reason we need to do that. However, we don't have any other activated abilities in the deck on creatures. So this is our main interaction, and you might say, Plum, why do we need to exile and, you know, bounce things and make them enter tapped? One, it clears blockers, but two, in Historic, we have access to these Hate Bears. If a non-token creature would enter and it wasn't cast, exile instead. That's Containment Priest. And then we also have Drannith Magistrate, which says your opponent cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. These two both mess around with things from exile. So Containment Priest with Eldrazi Displacer means that we can just pay a colorless if we have Training Grounds out and just exile their creature permanently. And we're playing Drannith Magistrate at the 2-drop level because we're also leaning a little bit heavier into that exile sort of sub-theme. So we're playing Banishing Lights on a stick, so Brutal Cathar and Skyclave Apparition along with a Werefox Bodyguard. But we're also playing Elite Spellbinder and Blue-White High Noon staple Aven Interrupter because they can no longer cast those cards that are plotted with Drannith Magistrate. And yeah, it's pretty sweet. Nice little interaction there. Elite Spellbinder, obviously exiles, but also just taxes things, so it's pretty decent. And then we're just playing Thalia as like an additional kind of hate piece. And then our exile-based removal is rather simple: Portable Hold plus Fragment Reality. Obviously, both don't play great with Guardian of Thraben, but they're on one, so I like the versatility of being able to hit most permanents that are troublesome in the beginning of the game. We haven't really played this. I don't think I tested this, so we're gonna see how it performs this evening live in front of a studio audience. I have high hopes, but I don't. But at the same time, I do want to talk about the mana base real quick here. Obviously, because we're playing Displacer, we do need colorless mana. But because we're playing Displacer, we also get to play Eldrazi Temple. There is another version of this build where maybe it's like blue-white Eldrazi. We play Thought-Knot Seer. Maybe we go bigger and play Ugin's Labyrinth and stuff like that. But that's for another day. But in order to activate that colorless cost, we have Shephet Dunes, Attercrow Wastes, obviously Eldrazi Temple. We're playing 3 Field of Ruin with all the Eldrazi run around, and Starting Town as well. And then we have 13 blue sources for Trackhand Trainer on turn 1, which I hope is enough. Sideboard, I went super simple. We're playing 2 Recipes as our Grave Hate of choice, 4 White Orchid Phantom. Eldrazi's the new Boros, baby. We're playing Bait Thalia as well, just to, slow down some of the other creature decks. I feel like our creature-based matchup is pretty good because we have so much removal and, containment. Drannith Magistrate's a 1/3. We have First Strike. We have some things that block pretty well, plus a lot of exile on a stick. I'm playing a couple of Fragment Ties in addition to our Fragment's Reality to get rid of artifact or enchantments. Path to Exile is just another piece of removal if we need it. A couple Damping Spear. And then we're playing Guardian of Faith as another sort of flash threat that also hedges against board wipes and things like that too. So that's all I got, chat. I'm not sure how we're going to do, but I'm excited to exile some things and play a little Displacer action. Let's get into our first matches here. Chat, I feel like that went well. I'm learning. Play some best of 3. All right, boys and girls. I'm wondering why my I subscribed, but my thing didn't update our latest subscriber. I'm not sure why, but that is okay. Chat, where's our opponent? This is a great first match, chat. All right, match number 1 with Blue-White Displacer. We're against Black Jedi. We got 2 lands and a handful of cards. We're going to try it out. 2 pieces of removal, a Thalia, an Interrupter. Trackhand Trainer's just a nice draw. We'll hopefully find some blue mana. We're going to Fragment Tiny Bones right away here. See if he spins into anything else. Iridescent Vine Lasher. Very interesting. Play out my Thalia. Forgot how many lands we're playing, chat. 23. Burglar Rat. You got it. Didn't want to get rid of the Interrupter here. Temple is a good draw. Swing for 2. We... It's going to be tough because opponent is playing all basics. So we can't fetch a blue off of this Field of Ruin, which I think is okay. We'll see if he eats my Displacer. Breathe your last. Chat, opponent is playing very basic black cards. And you know what? That's okay. We might... We'll probably Portable Hole his Vine Lasher. Blue Source is great for us. Play Track and Trainer. Portable Heal here, and then we'll swing for 2. Opponent has a grip full of cards, but we should be able to get a Training Grounds hopefully up and running next turn and to be able to start drawing an extra card per turn off the Track and Trainer. Watch us get like Shieldreded immediately. Chat, what do we think of the Spider-Man set so far? There's definitely some spicy stuff. Opponent is in the tank. Not sure what they're doing, but they're here. Oh, also, chat, should we play the Yargle? Should we try and do the Yargle event? I don't really want to do the Yargle event, I'm not going to lie. Opponent plays Bandit's Talent. So they are a very low to the ground discard deck. They're just playing 8-rack, but with bad cards like Breathe Your Last. I am interested in... What's that new... Shoot. There's a blue-white flyer from Spider-Man that really makes me want to play, like, Flying Hate Bears in Historic. Because we have Judge's Familiar plus Mausoleum Wanderer. Opponent's taking their sweet time over there. What card was that? She's blue-white. And I think she's a legendary, so we can play Mox Amber and stuff. But then we get, like, Pride of the Cloud... Or not Pride of the Clouds. What's the other one? I can't think of. Skycat Sovereign that makes additional things. It's flying 1/1s. We have Empyrean Eagle. I mean, we got a lot, chat. I am excited for Winds of Change. Are we getting that? I think we're getting that Historic, right? No blocks. We lose 2. We find a second temple. Okay. Let's make this. Is it really worth us dropping a temple? We're not really struggling for mana here, so I'd rather just try and make him waste a discard trying to hit a land or something. Ah, Spider-Woman, chat. This card. We're going to play some Hate Bears with this. Artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter tapped. It's basically an Archon of Myria, right? Or it's basically a... Well, no, it's artifact, so it's kind of like Thalia, but... Liliana of the Dark Realms. What a baller. Are we going to get minused on our Thalia? Possibly. Oh, he just... Okay. I didn't think he would actually do that, chat. Blue Source off the top is very good. We're just going to chill for a turn. Now I kind of regret not playing this temple because we would have had 6 mana for a double Training Rounds draw. That's a fantastic draw. Davriel. He's going to make us discard a card. But we're not... I think we'll be able to dig our way back here. I hope. Opponent's just taking their sweet time, chat. It's possible that I'm mobile. I always forget that people play this game on mobile. Starting town is good. We're gonna take quite a bit, but I think it's worth us making the second training grounds here. I hope. Goes for the throat. I don't mind. Wow, double go for the throat, chat. Feels great. Big oof. We're gonna take 4 here. Track hand trainer off the top, maybe? No, just a fragment. Divine Lasher. We're dead here, chat. Rip. Bum, 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 bum. Opponent's not really doing a whole lot. I think we're just gonna bring in a couple fragmentize. Maybe second one is creatures aren't crazy, so I think I want to drop a Cathar and a guard. Maybe 1 magistrate. White Order Phantom's not doing anything. I don't think Guardian, his removal is not very good. But drawing into double Doomblade does make me feel bad, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I can deal with this hand. Tunes are vibing tonight, chat. What else? Spider Girl, when it leaves the battlefield, make a 1/1 citizen. I'm just checking out spoilers here, too. During your turn has flying. When it's search your library for an aura or equipment, put it in your hand. 4 mana, not great. Urban Retreat. Put this card from your hand on the battlefield. Activate only as sorcery. A Bant land that enters tapped. We'll play Starting Town here. We actually have our proper colors of mana here. Or you get turn 1 Thoughtseize? Maybe. Fine Lasher, you got it. We're gonna pat that right away. Because we're crazy, chat. It's Morbin time, baby. It's not Morbin time. Okay. Let's play Thalia. Good top deck. Is he playing Fatal Push? Or is he just going to Bandit's Talanos? Go for the throw. Even better. Love that for us, chat. We're going to hold on to this Interrupter. Boom, 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 ba, da, ba, 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 boom. Chat, we're doing great. Our opponent is, no offense, Mr. Black Jedi, but our opponent is the slowest player. Maybe they're watching TV. What's happening? Check out this BS Arena's been doing to me tonight. We're going to even interrupt that. Win, loss, loss, loss. Win, loss, loss. Win, loss, loss. Win, win, loss, loss, loss. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry, Frozen. So many games on the draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Arena just does that to you sometimes, you know? Maybe you didn't believe in the heart of the cards enough. Or you have to get a gaming chair with RGBs. That's probably your problem. Your opponents just have better keyboards than you. Opponent plays a lot. Chat, I don't have removal for that. Not good. Not good. I'm so sorry, Frozen. We're just gonna flash this in. Takes my fragmentized discards. Momentum breaker. Targeting my containment priest, please. Swing for 4, we discard, and whatever. No blocks. He gains 4. I'm looking for a lot of things here, chat. Chef at Dunes is not what I'm looking for, but I will swing for 6. Chat, how are we losing to this deck so bad? It's because our deck is bad. I think that's why. Why is he gaining life? But geez Louise. Burglar Rat. Hell yeah. Chat, we're losing to Burglar Rat, baby. What do we need off the top? Trackhand Trainer would be great. Please. Path. Okay, I'll take a Fragment. Thank you. Spin him into what? Nothing, baby. You know why? Because we got Containment Priest. Ayo. The value is incredible, chat. Why? Chat, the speed at which my opponent is playing is making me very upset. I'm not going to lie. Am I being tilted? Maybe. Do they have a handful of cards? Yes. Are we going to die? Also, yes. Oh, yeah. I was about to say something, chat. I don't even know. We're just sitting here. We're just chilling like a villain. Nowhere to be, nowhere to go. Spider-Man is coming out. I saw someone playing who did I see? I saw someone play a Slivers deck, but they didn't play any Slivers. Do I really want to do that? Not really. Let's just swing. Our clock is a little faster than theirs. They just played like all the whatever that are in, I think it was a standard list. Tiny Bones, you got it. They put like Roaming Throne and I think Adaptive Automaton. Oh, chat. Oh, chat, it feels so good. Watch me just exile all their things. What a top deck. What a top deck, baby. Knowing that, we're going to get like Damnation immediately. But they were playing Unholy Annex and Thrumming Hive Pool in the same deck. With like... Oh! Please don't... I hope... Chat, I really hope he doesn't have a piece of removal. Beautiful. Let me just exile this real fast. Thank you. Let me exile this real fast. Thank you. Let me swing all. Baby. Ayo! Chat, we did the thing. We did the thing, boys and girls. Okay. Chat, now I kind of want to bring in, like, the bodyguard. I don't think Spellbinder is that good in this matchup, to be honest. We're going to drop that down. Oh. Ow. Chat, I got kicked in the arm really hard. And in this arm. Do you see my bruises? Ow. But, okay, chat, that was better. We got Containment Priest plus Displacer, meaning we have 3 mana exile target creature, stapled to a body. Trackhand Trainer didn't really do anything that game. It's tough when Trainer's like our only source of card advantage. But I think it's good enough. I will say, chat, holy moly, this person needs to play faster. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Alright. Oh, yeah. We love a little no-lander to start us off game 3. Chat. Opponent. Hello? Opponent. Hello? Opponent. Opponent, I just want to play. I just want to play my game. Please, opponent. Ah! We just want to mulligan and help our opponent out. Oh! I like this hand a lot. Let's get rid of Spellbinder. Alright. Look at this. We got Trainer plus Displacer. And a Priest. We're going to get turn 1 Thought Seized. And I'm going to feel... Oh. Chat, it's just a Vine Lasher, baby. Check this out. Vine Lasher in your discard deck is wild to me, chat. Just saying that. We haven't even seen, like, Prismatic Vista. We're gonna track hand and get a priest or a thing going right away. Our training grounds. We do have to find a 3rd land, but we're off to a much better start. All right, this pissed me off. I believe you, Frozen. I am technically part of the problem. I am technically playing Eldrazi. Chat, what do you want to discard here? Kind of want to get rid of the Fragmentize. And to be honest, I think I'm going to get rid of the Displacer. I rather, if we don't draw a land... Oh, chat! Am I the worst at this game or what? I'm so bad. We could have had... we should have kept the combo. That's alright. Skycliff's good. Skycliff, we could flash in a priest. We actually might just draw a card here. I'm not sure. Let's flash this in if he's gonna spend a whole turn doing that. Starting town's great. Swing for 3. Let's see what opponent plays. 4 mana for and what? Priest. He's gonna snipe it. Fragmentize is good. Does he have another piece of discard? He might. Yeah, take my Fragmentize, baby. Chat, why is my opponent so slow? I think Trackhand Trainer plus Training Grounds is good enough here. If he plays like a demon or something, I might just wait to fire off the Fragmentize. Okay, Thalia is good too. We're going to play this tapped. Alright, opponent decided into all of their removal. Literally. I'm happy they don't have any payoffs yet. Okay, there's a payoff. Liliana's no fun for me. Discards a Downfall? We just top deck a Temple? And he has the Aclazats. Chat. Opponent's drawing gas. Opponent drew some straight gas, brother. We had such a strong starting hand, too. They're just... I'm telling you, Frozen, this is what I'm talking about. They got a better gamer chair than me. The double extra lands on my part is tough. Is he going to remove? No, he's just going to draw on damage. I'm on a 2-turn clock. Dead next turn. We need... There's a couple things we need, but... Containment Priest is not one of them. Chat, we're dead. We're dead to the slowest player on MTG Arena. Feels bad. On to match number 2. Damn. You hate to see it, chat. Opponent just capped a grip full of removal, and then we drew lands for a couple turns in a row. I don't even know what rare I just got. Ripperino. That's okay. We'll go into... Let me update stream. We are 0-1 so far. We're against Mono Black. Discard. Discard or dat card? Am I right? Chat, I cannot wait for the weekend. Says hot. Plus we have Spellbinder with Priest. Turn 1 hole. I'm into it, chat. Oh, Eldrazi. We're against Poopasaurs. Poopasaurs. Okay, we find a Displacer. So, chat, we're going to bring in all of our White Orchid Phantoms. I thought we might get... I thought we were about to get Thought Not Seared, but we're not. We are going to get K-Commanded, though. Oh, God, I hate K-Command. Oh, boy. I am sick of Eldrazi. Very sick of Eldrazi already. Did you guys see the thing that's like, what's next for Standard? Now that ways to defeat Is It Cauldron have been established, new competitive dynamics emerge. I was like, what are you talking about, dude? Who the heck's beating VV Cauldron? No one. Malevolent Rumble. Into what? Stone Rain and Microspawn. Takes a land. Chat, we about to get Stone Rained? Probably. We're gonna flash in a Priest. Let's Spellbind him. Might have been better to hold up Aven Interrupter there. Be a little more reactive in this game, but let's take a peek at what he's got. He's probably got straight gas in his hand. Just double Stone Rain and a Rumble? How much mana? Yeah, we'll take his Devour. I don't think I care too much about Stone Rains at the moment. There's no red sources besides ground, so he can fire off one next turn. But he might just Rumble. And then we might hold up Interrupter if he Stone Rains us next turn. Surprisingly slow start for Eldrazi. Yeah, we'll just hang on to Interrupter. I hope he just tries to Stone Rain us again. Actually, actually, we might counter them. If he rumbles first, I think I'd rather counter the rumble. I know I have a tap landed hand, but I'd rather keep him off. Hello? Hello? Hello, governor? He does get to delete my Spellbinder, but at least we got rid of that, and we still have pressure on board. And then we'll Spellbinder something else, maybe. Atticur Waste is good. We could just steal his Portable Hole. Or Portable Hole is Eldrazi, and then play Displacer. No, we'll play Spellbinder. I want to take his Rumble, I think. Unless he's got something else gassy. Alright, chat. Opponent is dead on board at the moment. Play second Devourer. That's our Interrupter? An Eldrazi Temple off the top would be pretty good. As would a Dranith Magistrate. He's going to Stone Rain us. Because he's a gamer. It that heralds the end. Gamer. Trackhand Trainer is also pretty good. Let's play Eldrazi Displacer. We'll swing for 2. And if he doesn't, well, we'll have to see what he does. See what he top decks. I assume he might rumble here. Yeah. Chat, my phone's blowing up, dude. I'm a popular guy. According to absolutely no one. Finds a second It that heralds the ends. Plays that. We're not dead yet, but we're close. We can exile his Devourer. At least. I don't know if he'll do anything here, actually. We'll probably Trackhand Trainer. Oh, he swings. Go to 5. Thalia's pretty good. Let's exile this. Can we survive one more turn? I hope so. I don't know if we wanted to swing with Displacer there. And force a block. He would have just forced a block off of that, but we're dead to a lot. Ugin. Torpor Orb's not one of them. Good to know for White Orchid Phantom. Okay, game 2. I think we want Thalia, Path, and all the Phantoms. I don't know if Little Thalia is going to do that. Little Thalia is not horrible. I don't think Portable Hole is very good here. I do like most of everything else. I don't know if we're going to need... We have Fragment Reality, so I'm not sure if we need the actual... whatchamacallit? But it seems like we're going to really be punching through in the air for most of it. Do I want to do the bodyguard, or do I... We can drop a track hand trainer. Maybe one priest. We'll drop down on the combo package, so to speak. Chat, I didn't hit record. Rip. I think this hand's slow. Did I hit Mulligan, right? Hello? Chat? Did I hit cheap? Apparently I hit cheap. I thought I hit Mulligan, but I guess I didn't. Ripperino. I didn't want to cheap this hand. I did not want to keep this hand. That's okay. We'll work with what we got here, chat. Haywire might. Are we just gonna get like immediately turn to Stone Rain? Probably. Okay, just Rumble's fine. He finds a Devour or a land. I think we're just going to hold on to a priest. He's got a lot of mana already. We might get micro spawned. Utopia Sprawl is fine. You think we're gonna get Tate commanded? Possibly. But we do have a Spellbinder here. He has what? 6 mana? 7 mana? 4, 5, 6, 7. Take this World Breaker. Rather be able to let my Spellbinder punch through. Unbuys that. So he has 4, 5. He has 6 mana plus another Labyrinth, so 7. So he might just devour us here. Or not. Interesting. He's going all in on the breaker plus micro spawn plan here. Chat, we got Mulligan a little harder for game 3. Oh, you know what I can do, chat? I can go back and record my screen. Big brain. Magistrate blocks his World Breaker, which is good. Swing for 3. He's gonna have to rebuy Devour and kill something this turn, unless he... Sire of 7 Deaths is a good one, baby. Does that have reach? Yeah, it does. Chat, we gotta find a fragment. ASAP. Gotta find a fragment ASAP, chat. That's not a fragment, guys. I mean, we also have Cathar. we have a lot of options, but we're gonna get sniped here. So Ripperino on that one. Let's go to match 3. We need a White Orchid Phantom. Is there anything else we want to bring in? We didn't see any Stone Rains that game. I think we're kind of good the way we are. We'll run it back. No notes. No notes. All right, baby. We like have to. I feel like we have to have. Okay, that's not the same thing, but track hand plus displacer is pretty good. So I think we're gonna keep check back 1 fragment here. Plus we have a turn 2. Whatever, chat. We're gonna try our best, baby. The vibes are immaculate tonight. Got rid of 1 K-Command and a Sprawl. Can you imagine if you told like a 2014 modern player that K-Command's one of the most overpowered things in the format? And they're like, K-Command? Chat, should we fragment his Utopia Sprawl? Kind of want to. No, we're just going to play Eldrazi Displacer. We're going to get Stone Rain, and it's going to suck. Okay. Whew. Whew. Chat, we're fine. Baby, we're fine. Let's see what land he picks up here. Nothing. Beautiful. Let's get a training grounds going. Let's fragment his Sprawl. And then we're going to displace. And now, chat, we got the combo. Kinda. We're going to exile this because we're so good at this game. Honestly, we messed up there. I am going to exile our track hand trainer. Because I would like to exhaust next turn to get double training grounds. So we missed 1 point of damage. Okay. GG. But then we would have Trackhand Trainer would read 1 mana, draw a card, and we could just try and drown our opponent in card advantage. But okay, chat, we're 1-1. We beat Eldrazi. They kept a bad hand in that match number 3, but we take that anyways, baby. All right, let's go into match number 3. I'm sorry, game 3. They kept a bad hand. I want a game that we actually, like, do stuff. It's not just trying to keep our opponents from doing stuff. That sounds pretty good. Match number 3 against Spados? We'll play at Wastes. Hold up a fragment. Sithis. You got it, Super Chief. We'll cut that down. You think he plays a 1-drop? He does not. Beautiful. Fragment was a good draw. Jukai Naturalist. And he's playing Rest in Peace. Let's flash this in. We're going to Portable Hold that. I don't really care about the Rest in Peace. Temple was also a great top deck. We have assembled Priest plus Displacer, which means we can exile stuff for 3 mana and it just disappears. Opponent plays Sterling Grove. We're going to have to Spellbinder them. Take their Sanctum Weaver. Swing 3. Or, I'm sorry, swing 5. Are they gonna... Nope, no search, end of turn. They play their Weaver. I think we're gonna fragment the Grove, and then we're gonna displace the Weaver. And then swing. White Orchid Phantom might be decent against them. We'll see. Okay, 9 lives is annoying. They are on Solemnity combo. We're going to flash this in. Trackhand Trainer was a great draw. We're going to bounce our own Trackhand Trainer here. Oh, fuck! Chat, I messed I'm not even thinking. Done goof that one. Oh, God. Fuck me, chat. Chat, what is our out to... Oh, we have Skyclave Apparition. I really messed that one up, huh? I wasn't even thinking that it affects our own stuff. Put 8 counters. They're gonna go find Solemnity. So we're just really... Oh, I fucked up, chat. We're really digging for a Skyclave. We should also probably play an Odawara if we can afford it. Oh, chat, we found Trackhand Trainer. It's okay. Alright, chat, we gotta dig. We gotta dig, baby. We gotta dig, baby. Oh, Field of Ruins pretty good. We gotta find a Skyclave. Ooh, now we gotta find both Skyclaves, chat. The good news is, it's certainly possible. Portable Hole works as well, right? This is 1 mana? 2 mana? Oh, I guess we could have... Did we have Field of Ruin the turn he searched? Right? Could we have shuffled it away? I don't remember. Probably. But we can use that for the next time. Portable Hole. We have Interrupter. We're just hanging. We can Interrupter whatever he plays. Like Sterling Grove. You can't cast it because of Magistrate. Plays Unlife, which is still fine. We'll play Athalia. Clap, boom, boom, clap, boom, clap. Sithis doesn't do anything. You guys think he plays board wipes? Chat, I really messed up on that first Trackhand Trainer. There's our Skyclave Apparition, chat. Nice. Okay. Whew. We did that one, baby. We're definitely bringing the Fragmentizes. I like everything else we got going. Brutal Cathar is not great. I wish we had more Skyclaves. Do we want it? Is it wild of me to bring in... I also don't mind... Thalia, to be honest. to slow him down, but I don't know if we're actually going to slow him down that much. How do we feel about White Orchid Phantoms? Swap to Eldrazi and won like 6 in a row. Dude, everyone, I mean, it's the deck, you know? I guess we could play Damping Sphere. I don't really know. I feel like Thalia doesn't help us that much. Maybe we just cheapen the Displacers. But being able to... This also makes him shuffle. Drop like a thing and a thing. Let's play 2 White Orchids. I don't know. They probably got much better tech for us than we have for them. I think. Sounds pretty good, chat. Start with a track hand trainer. 2 mana. Maybe just a Thalia turn 2, huh? Sterling Grove, you got it. JK, we're gonna portable hole you. Three mana, Sterling Grove. Seam Rip. Targeting that. Okay, so now he's got double whatever, which is fine. Let's Thalia. Exhaust. Chat, I don't know if we can beat double Grove. Does he have the land? He does not. That's good for us, huh? That's very good for us. Let's just swing. Hold on to these interrupters. Hopefully he's not playing Destiny Spinner. Sanctum Weaver. We'll let it resolve. We're gonna draw a card off a trainer. We could, well, we'll see what he does. I don't think he's ever gonna sack these groves. Howled Haunting. Yeah, we're gonna interrupt that. We have to. He might drop a Solemnity here. A land off the top would be nice. Another Grove is tough. But if he tutors, we can always shuffle it away with Field. Dranith Magistrate was a very strong piece there. We're gonna shuffle away his shuffle away his Solemnity. If he wants to sack on his upkeep, that means we're open to blowing stuff up, but he doesn't. He has enough to cast both. Leyline of Sanctity. Gotcha. This Elite Spellbinder gets worse, but... Can't really play anything. We just gotta hold on to our interrupter here, right? We need another white source. It's a fun one, chat. I wouldn't mind another track and trainer. Opponent plays 9 lives. We're gonna interrupt that too. Second 9 lives. And Solemnity. We play Chef at Dunes. Very interesting. How many cards do you have? 41? We have 43. Chat, do you think we can make him deck himself? Bet we could. Bet we could, chat. We just have to keep finding Aven interrupters. A double Sterling Grove start was crazy from them. Ah, chat, he does play Destiny Spinner. Shit. We knew it. I kind of like the way we, yeah. If we found more interrupters, I think we would have maybe been okay, but... Yeah, we're not well suited for this. I mean, Sterling Grove plus Greater Oromancy is just a tough one to beat anyways. I think I think I'd rather have, like, drop the Displacers, just play just Phantoms. I don't know if we're going to actually be able to blow up that many lands. He's just on a green-white mana base, but... Yeah, sure. See, it's not horrible. We can get Thalia down pretty quick. He's also playing, what? Seam Rip? If he doesn't do anything, we can just double track hand. That's a good start for us. Sanctum Weaver, you got it. I'd like a land, please. One land. Sterling Grove, it's a good one. There's a land. We're gonna keep committing to the board. Try to put some pressure on. Obviously, a 9 lives here is good for him. Seam Rip? Targeting what? Grove? No, Thalia. Does he have second Grove? Greater Oromancy's fine. Fragmentize that. Fragment that. Get our Thalia back. Swing. Feels good, chat. Howled Haunting. That's fine, baby. Let's double conjure here. Ixalan's Binding. On Thalia. Okay. I'm into it. Into... Why are you playing Carpet of Flowers? Very odd. Wow, another Trackhand Trainer. Is he just naturally playing Carpet of Flowers? Very interesting. We gotta draw some lands here, chat. Gotta draw some lands here, baby. Also might be worth us double blocking. Is it just based on enchantments you control? Oh, number of spirits you control. Yeah, I'll double block. We have another Thalia. White Orchid Phantom is pretty good. Why did it tap like that? Chat! I don't even have an Eldrazi in my hand. Why wouldn't it give me an extra blue? That's annoying. Starting town is fine. Yeah. We're in a tough spot here. Hopefully opponent's also in a tough spot, but it doesn't really seem like it. Sanctum Weaver. Swings all. We get to kill that and then block here. Go to 1. He's at 7. We find a Field of Ruin. Play a track hand. But doesn't do a whole lot for us. Swing for 2, and we're just dead. Oh, chat! Wasn't enough. Yeah, we don't have a lot of... I didn't think we would need a lot of sideboard stuff with main deck Fragmentize, but Enchantress got us. Seam Rip's a good upgrade for that deck. I like Seam Rip a lot. Alright. Match 4. We're going to keep it moving and grooving here. Ooh. I like what our deck's doing, but tough. Tough. I don't know what else we would... Unless you... I mean... Just trying to close out games faster. Maybe, like I said, we do lean into the Eldrazi aspect of things. And play Thought Knots and stuff, but... I don't know, chat. Alrighty. Match number 4. Blue-White Displacer. Not gonna keep this hand. There's no white source, but I do like this quite a bit. I think we're gonna delete the Interrupter here. We get Thought Seized. You might take our Trackhand Trainer. I hope he doesn't. Chat, I really like Track Hand Trainer. Water card. I'm sure it'll get eaten by something, but... Is that... Oh, I was gonna say, does he have another land? Bum, 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 bum. He has a counter spell? Oh, he's Thought Starring. Okay. What against? Chorus Control? Grixis Chorus Control? Oops, sorry, chat. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to Spellbinder him. What you got? Him and double Oculus. Give me your him, please. How many cards does he have? He has 6. It's gonna be tough. Thought Star is sweet too. Alright, chat. We need a nice little top deck here. There's a few things we could do. Portable Hole is not one of them. We're gonna exile this and tap it. And swing for 6. Oh. I mean, we can tap both his things here, too, actually. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh! Magistrate's good. He has to him. We're hoping... Well, if the face-down card's a spell, we just get rid of it, right? You think our opponent's going to want to take 6 here? Or are they going to block? They also could have Fatal Push. Yeah. Take our opponent down to 4. Another Displacer would be nice. Fragment would be nice. Skyclave would be nice. Anything would be nice here, chat. Skyclave works. Is he playing counter spells too? Of course he is! Opponent might... I think opponent might be on a greedy mana base, so I think I'm actually going to bring in the... Alright, we're not going to beat double Oculus, chat. I think we're going to bring in the Orchids. Let's bring in the Rest in Peace. And all the Orchids. Thalia seems fine. Track Hand. Portable Hole. He is playing Frog. So it's probably fine. Eldrazi Displacer plus, like, our combo is probably not, like, the best thing in the world here. We can probably... I do want the Flash, so maybe we'll drop a... Cathar. Maybe drop 1 Portable Hole. No, let's drop 1 Trainer. Turn 2 Frogs, kind of nutty. We'll see how these Orchids do. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Our decks have not been great lately, chat. Like, they're cool, don't get me wrong. But, whew. Format. Eldrazi, and there's a lot of high-powered stuff running around. Yeah, Sand's not the worst I've ever seen in my entire life. It's kind of bad, but we'll see what we can do with it. If we get Thoughtseize turn 1, that hurts, obviously. But, okay. A land off the top would be very nice. Very nice, chat. Sick. Let's take a peek at what he's got. Oh, he's on like actual big boy. We're gonna take his other frog, I think. I will force a block. Make him discard 2. I just him here. Let's see if he'll spend that fatal push on our magistrate. I assume he will. He might not, but I assume he would. Okay, chat. Not doing too bad here. If he has a land, he plays other frog, that kind of sucks for us. Doesn't look like he does. Which means this interrupter might do something for us. Maybe. We'll find out. Oh, and he just has another frog. I'll pull up his canal here. Not that, you know what I mean? Get your mind out of the gutter. Not blowing up that canal. Alright, we took him off red. He has another fatal push. God, the chorus package is so good. Since they unnerfed Shanty, too. He's going to flip Tam. Chat, I think these historics too high of a power level for what we're trying to do. We're getting eaten alive out here. Dunes is fine. We can spell Binder again, but he's gonna play second frog. Plus he's got a Tam. I guess we can trade it with his frog, but chat, he has more than one frog. Chat, he has too many frogs. What are we gonna do? Bump it down, bump it down, bump it down, bump it down, bump it down. Try and trade his frog out. He has to discard both, or he might. Well, I don't know what he wants to do. Would he just trade with me and play second frog? No. Interesting. He's just going to commit all the frogs. Chat, top deck of the century. Not what we wanted. Opponent's got nothing in hand. We did take him off red, which isn't really doing much here. I will try and trade that frog. See how that goes. How do you... oops. Oh, chat. I can't do the right thing. Okay, I fixed it. You cracked all those. What you just tried? Looting? Alright, chat, we're gonna concede. Jesus Christ. We're getting destroyed tonight. Getting destroyed tonight, baby. 1-3 so far. Alright. Let's go into the next one. My God. Last match with this deck. Whew! We're having a tough go today. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-do. All right. Last match here with Displacer on a Mall 2. 6. Start with a track hand trainer on 1. Let's us make a training grounds and a portable hole on 2 off of our lands. Currency converter. Oh boy. Chat, what's our opponent doing? Something fun? I like this. I don't even know what this does. Oh, it just makes 2 2s and okay. We're gonna eat it. Gonna eat his currency converter. Sorry, sir. That Eldrazi Temple off the top was good. Also lets us displace our own trackhand trainer. Ooh, that's spicy, huh? Let's just Brutal Cathar it. Currency converter in Eldrazi is interesting. Tezzeret Cruel Captain. Chat. Opponent's doing some cool stuff. I like what I'm seeing. Ornithopter, what, is a blocker? Interesting. Let's play Displacer. Let's bounce this and let's kill his Tez. Second Temple. Access to 6 mana. Not sure what opponent's doing. We're just looking for like a priest at the moment. We get K-commanded. He gets his Flesh Raker back. We're gonna probably have to Skyclave that. Soul Cleaver. What are we doing here, opponent? We got some spice. What does this do? Put in a graveyard, put a counter on it. Oh, is he on a little 1-2 wombo combo? Is this gonna just spin him into an Ornithopter? Probably. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Let's Skyclave his Flesh Raker. Swing for 3. Pithy Needle. Should name my Displacer over my Trackhand Trainer. Interesting. Udin's Labyrinth. And pass. Okay. That was a good draw for us. Let's draw a card. Fragment was also very good. We might fragment his Needle. And then we can set up Priest plus Displacer. Wow. Looks like we might be K-commanded here, though, too. What do you K-command on his main phase? He has, what? 8, 11 mana? I can take command for 9. Targets the Apparition. Okay. Doesn't make anything else. Put 6 on the bottom. Didn't like any of those. Very interesting. Glaring Frustrator. You got it. Okay. Fragment this. Cool. resolves. Let's bounce our track hand trainer. Swing for 3. See if he blocks with an Ornithopter. He does not. Once we set up Priest next turn, we should be good to go, chat. Opponent's on a very interesting build. Opponent is on a very interesting build. I feel pretty set up here. We can start drawing a lot per turn if we choose to do so. Nice. All right. When you get going, I mean, the setup is good. Let's bring in all the Phantoms. He's on a weird version. We're not really sure what he's brewing. Kind of want to bring in Thalia's. Probably an extra path. Portable Hull's fine. Fragments feel good. Let's drop like a Brutal Cathar. Maybe some Spellbinders and an Interrupter. Drop a Priest. I don't think... maybe Thalia. Little Thalia's not great. We saw Tez and Assorted Things, but he's also playing Labyrinth. If he's playing Labyrinth, he's got to have some big stuff too, yeah? We just didn't see any of it. Portable Hull Magistrate plus Field of Ruin. I feel like it might be too slow. Yeah, okay. That sounds much better. Let's chuck back a path. Temple into Ornithopter. You got it. We're going to play Trainer. Flash Raker. It's a good one. Good news is wastes are not basic lands. In that sort of sense. I'm wrong, chat. Heart of Quran. What are we doing with Heart of Quran? Chat, when are we building Garut Relentless Heart of Quran combo? Let's just eat his Flesh Raker. Okay. Scoops it up. Disregard my basic land comment, chat. Alright. GG's. Tezdrazi. Chorus. So this was Grixis Chorus. And this was Tezzeret Eldrazi. We're not really sure what he was doing, but we kind of ate him for breakfast. Huh. This deck's got some interesting stuff going on for sure. I like that we have these 8 cards that just let you, like, curve really well into 3-drops that, like, heavily disrupt the opponent. But at the same time, I feel like the deck felt a little clunky with so many 3-drops. Like, Fragment, Portable Hole, great. Cheap removal, Trackhand Trainer, phenomenal. We love Trackhand Trainer. The games where we got Trainer plus Eldrazi Displacer felt very strong. Back it up with Containment Priest to make that exile anything on the board for just 1 colorless is crazy. But I felt like the other top end was just a little too split, but like redundant at the same time. Like, Aven Interrupter's sweet, Spellbinder's sweet, Brutal Cathar and Werefox Bodyguard are cool, but like, one of these is reactive, the other one's proactive. I just don't know where I want to be in that sense. But also, if we're playing Eldrazi Temple, I think you really want to, like, I don't know, lean a little more into that, right? Like, do we want to play Thought-Knot Seer? How do you search things? I don't know if there's anything else even worth playing in terms of, like, activated abilities. The Eldrazi mostly obviously have, like, cast effects, ETB effects, and things like that. So there's not a whole lot we can do alongside Trackhand Trainer when it comes to the other Eldrazi, which is tough. But, I mean, Thought-Knot Seer on its own is basically a big hate bear. So it's not the worst, plus we can repeatedly bounce it. Might be worthwhile if we're going to do that. But then at the same time, do we lean heavier and do we go like a big white shell and play like Ugin's Labyrinth? I'm not entirely sure. I do know I love Trackhand Trainer, and Eldrazi Displacer felt good. I also wouldn't hate this in a Bant shell, like for Collected Company, which we didn't try today, but there is, what is it? Enters Eldrazi. I think it's 6 mana. There is an infinite combo. I could be wrong. With this guy, right? When this creature enters, you create 3 Scions. So, I know he's 6 mana, but if we're already leaning into the Eldrazi, right? Trackhand Trainer, Displacer, Blood Monitor is infinite colorless, because you can just keep bouncing the Blood Monitor. Because the exile effect only costs 1, so you gain 2 colorless mana in the form of Scions every turn. And then if we're, like, leaning into that, then we play Fleshraker, and suddenly you're off to the races. So that might be something to take a peek at. But I think the shell that we played today is cool. I just don't think it's effective enough at what we're trying to do, right? We played... Actually, we beat 2 Eldrazi decks, right? We beat Green Red and the Tesserator version we just played against. But, like, Grixis Chorus stopped us. Discard was closer, but we're pretty susceptible to just hate generic removal, board wipes, things like that. And we put up a decent fight against Enchantress, but we're really trying to rely heavily on facing creature decks in order to eke out our wins, because all of these, besides like Skyclave, interact with mainly creatures and form like our removal kind of stuff. But Eldrazi Displacer only cleans the board up. We're not good against... Yes, we have Fragment. Yes, we have Portable Hole, but I don't know. I don't think it's enough. Being able to just remove creatures with a... I mean, technically a 3-card combo is not good enough for Historic. So we'll come back to it maybe in the future. I did enjoy Field of Ruin in the main deck. I will say that too, especially with all the Eldrazi running around. But maybe we'll take a deep dive into an infinite combo sort of thing with Blood Monitor and Fleshraker in the future, and we'll go from there. But for now, overall record was 2-3. Not great. Not great. We did. I mean, to be fair, we beat Eldrazi twice, but I don't think that's really proven much. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. All right, chat. That was my little. That was a very bad closing thoughts. We're getting better though. I need to. Usually, I write closing thoughts for articles, and I have time to think about it, but I feel like I ramble a little bit. But chat, should we build Fleshraker Blood Monitor combo? Kind of want to. We'll do that eventually. All right, chat. 2-3. Not great. Not great. What's on the agenda next? Should we go back to Pillow Fort? I kind of want to play some Pillow Fort. This is what I changed to. So, I think we have to build a sideboard for this deck. Yes, we do. I think what I want to do is we're going to take out the rings completely, and I think we're just going to play Enchantress's Presence. It's a little bit too much of a nombo with Solemnity to play the ring. So I think we're just going to play something like this. What am I looking up? Let's go to MTG Goldfish and get some inspiration for Sterling Grove. What do you want? Let's look up historic stuff. There is no... What? That can't be lit. That can't be lit. Does the search function ever just, like, not work for you? Okay, never mind. Now it works. I need someone with a sideboard, chat. I think our sideboard should be... I don't know. That's not how you spell any of those words. I think we could play a couple High Noons. I think we might just want, like, a board wipe. Are we playing one Rest in Peace? I don't think so. Let's play 2. Let's play 2. Maybe we only play 1 Verdict. Veto seems pretty good. I feel like our creature matchups gotta be pretty good, right? Maybe like, do we want Disruptor Flute? Can't really tutor for it, but it's not the worst. I don't really want to play Farewell. Sterling Grove, High Noon, Consign. I guess we could be playing Divine Purge too. Interesting. All the enchants, token, domain, 9 lives, historic. What are you playing? No sideboard. Awesome. Chat, I'm just trying to get some help. Oh, maybe I think we want more Greater Oromancies. I think I want to play 3 total. Do we want a Binding maybe too? Or no, am I already playing a Binding in the main deck? I don't think I am. play Seal Away. What does Karmic Justice do? Is that the one that makes you blow stuff up? Whenever a spell or ability opponent controls, non-creature may destroy target permanent that controls. It's not very good. Maybe just like one Destiny Spinner. All right, chat. This is version 2.0. So this is another Yorion build because we're nutter butters, dude. Let me throw this on Moxfield. Version 2.0 with Yorion. Let me update stream. What is this? Sphinx's tutelage is. Moxfield needs to update their jumpstart. It does not like jumpstart cards. I don't know why, but we will add one of those. Okay. Back to deck list. All right, chat. We're going to take another peek into this in best of 3. This is updated Pillow Fort version 2.0. Based on what we played last time on stream. I went bigger. Bigger is not always better, but we're going to try it out today. Same basic core. So we're running Fragment and Seam Rip at 1 as our sort of early removal. We're playing Sterling Grove and 4 Ruined Halo. We're going to talk about these in a second. Sterling Grove is probably the best card you can play in an Enchantress style shell. And then as we move up, we're not playing 9 lives. I think Phyrexian Unlife's just better. You never know when someone's going to play Back to Nature and they're just going to blow you out, or Farewell and blow you out. Even though if we're under, 0 life, they'll still blow us out anyways. But I like these more. We are also playing Sphinx's Tutelage as our win con, but we'll talk about that again in a second. And then Detention Sphere, I still think is probably the best Banishing Light effect. We could also play the one that has Ward 3, but I like that this can snag, multiple things at once. I was playing the One Ring, or I wanted to play the One Ring, I should say, but we went back to Enchantress's Presence because of Ring doesn't work with Solemnity. And I think that's just too oof to warrant playing it anyways. So we dropped this down. We're playing Enchantress's Presence as our card advantage. But now we have room for United Battlefront because we're playing Yorion. So we went a little bigger, which helps find our lock pieces, Presence, D-Sphere, Halo, Sterling Grove, Seam Rip, some of our other things. Still playing the 4 Mayline Sanctity. These, I don't know if we're going that big. We might not need all these, but we'll see. This might be better off as additional tools. But over here, this is kind of like our wish board for Sterling Grove. Just some targets we can tutor. So obviously Sphinx's Tutelage is going to be one of our main win cons alongside Enchantress's Presence. But Greater Oromancy is just, I don't know if you're really trading out a Sterling Grove for an Oromancy, but it's just the 5th copy of Sterling Grove helps keep our opponent from removing our permanents. I'm playing Dawn of Hope as another win con because we are playing a Nykthos shell, since like Ruined Halo, Seam Rip, and a lot of our big things, if we did an early leyline, can power up Nykthos to cast things pretty easily. We're playing a Cast Out, which is just a flash Banishing Light. Seemed good. Sphere of Safety. So I got rid of Ghostly Prison completely because I feel like between Fragment, Seam Rip, and Ruined Halo, and then getting an early lock, creature decks aren't that crazy. I hope. I think we can handle creature decks pretty well. But I have this as a tutor target because it can lock opponents out completely in the late game. And then just one of Gideon's intervention against things like that. We just built the sideboard. Very generic, playing some high noons for combo. Rest in peace for Graveyard. 4 Dovin's Veto between both parts of the sideboard here. A couple more Greater Oromancy when we come up against removal. Destiny Spinner, just as something to tutor off Sterling Grove, makes our spells uncounterable, and is good with Nykthos, so we can start pumping that extra mana into win cons. Disruptor Flute and Verdict. We'll probably change it around as we go, but I think this is a good place to start. Total lands is 34, which I think is fine. For the most part, we're just trying to get to 3 mana. Like, we don't necessarily need Battlefront on curve every game. It'd be nice if we did, but I think 34 lands should be okay. And then we're not super duper reliant on Yorion. We don't have many ETBs. Maybe we'll have to like reset Detention Spheres or reset a Seam Rip on something else, or maybe we'll want to name something different with Runed Halo or Gideon's Intervention, but we're just playing Yorion because we can. Mana Base, Headquarters, Vista. I tried to squeeze as much as I could in here, so I am playing one of each of these as the legendary lands, just as some extra utility. I like Castle Ardenvale, and then I'm playing 4 Gate to the Citadel as additional card advantage. But that's where I'm at. This is the updated version. Let's run it back and play some games. Boom, boom, boom. All right, chat. Pillfort 2.0. I don't know how many games we're going to get through, because this deck's very slow. I don't know if I want to dive all the way into this. I don't. Chat, is this what we want to do right now? Or do we want to try something else? That one, I don't know. That one, I do not know. Maybe we'll play some best of one and see where that gets us first. And we can update and we can talk about it. But I want to see how this feels. We'll go back to 0-0 in best of one. I think best of one's gonna eat us alive though. Ba ba ba. Leyline Sanctity is pretty good. Everything else is not great. We are on the play here. Utopia Sprawl. Chat, I kind of want to just like besiege you his land. Is that crazy? Kinda. Basic forest, baby. Let's play United Battlefront. We find... Wow. Okay. Chat, that's pretty good. Found a white source. Sterling Grove. Oh, baby. We're going to fragment his grove. We're against the same deck. I wonder what hate he's playing, though. Play a white source out. It's funny, we have to actually play an enchantment. We can't just keep United Battlefronting into them. Opponents playing their own Unlife. Good news is we have Sphinx's tutelage. An opponent probably does not. Let's play Gate. The mirror match game 1's kind of nutty, huh? Ooh, static prison. It's gonna take our tutelage, but no counters. So we're gonna get that back immediately, which is good for us. Let's go snag something here. A seam rip would be nice. That's a ley line. We'll grab a white source. We get our Sphinx's tutelage back. Opponent only on 4 mana. Plays a naturalist. What's up, Brave? Second static prison. Just to do what? Keep exiling our tutelage? That's funny. Okay. We can start drawing some cards here. Don't we love a mirror match here, chat? Do we have a forest left, right? Play our Sterling Grove, draw some more cards. Hit our swans, draw some cards. Oh, Fragment's good. If he sacks it, I don't know if he'll sack this grove, but we get our tutelage back. We're just trying out the updated version of Pillow Fort in best of 1 to start. We went 2 and 3 with blue-white Displacer. What's our opponent getting? Sanctum Weaver. Into Shelter by Ghosts. Targeting my Sterling Grove. And then plays Sanctum Weaver. You got it. Probably... do we want to fragment that? We'll see. We're playing Yorion now. And then, I put in Enchantress Presence over the One Ring, and then we're playing a small sort of tutor board with United. We are playing United Battlefront. I took out Ghostly Prisons and stuff like that. All right, chat. We're gonna just pay the whole thing and get rid of his Sanctum Weaver completely. Get our Sphinx's tutelage back. We're gonna play this against Jukai Naturalist. Ooh, I love me some mill, chat. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, a triple. Do we have enough? We're just gonna snipe his Shelter by Ghost, I think. Get our Sterling Grove back. And then... I don't know what we're naming with this, but we're just gonna start milling. Start milling, baby. Heck yeah. Watch him be playing Gaia's Blessing. What are we naming with this? What do we see? Anything? Seam Rip, Sancta... I guess we can name Destiny Weaver. Destiny or no, what's it called? Spinner, sorry. Alright. Opponent only has 14 cards left. I just bought the worst raviolis. Ravolis? Or did you mean raviolis? I read that as raviolis. I bought the worst raviolis I've ever had. I'm really sorry to hear that. Seam Rip. I'll allow it. We're gonna sack. I don't know what we're gonna tutor, but we're gonna go get something. Should we get... Let's go get D-Sphere. Is this all? Is it? Does D-Sphere... Yes, it would hit my own, too. Gravity only tip. 250. I was too cheap. You hate to see it, Brave. You hate to see it. Ground Seal. I do like Ground Seal. Not sure it's better than Rest in Peace. But, good news is, chat, opponent has 6 cards. I feel like they're just trying to, deck themselves for me. But, okay. Chat, we are the superior Enchantress deck. I don't know if you heard the news. But we are the superior Enchantress deck. We're 1-0, baby. We got ripped apart by Enchantress earlier. But I think I tried to use Canva, which was my first mistake, to make a video. Because I'm trying to trim it so that every deck is a nice and neat video instead of just uploading entire streams. Maybe I should just upload entire streams because it's easy, but I'm going to make it easier. But then I found DaVinci Resolve, which I don't have the paid version, but it seems pretty easy to use. We have Fragment plus Lock in hand, so I know we only have 1 land, but I feel pretty good about it. Cast Out was a good draw there, too. Can cycle that. Ooh, we're against, whatchamacallit. Okay, that was also a good draw. Yeah, like, I'm not trying to do anything fancy. You think our opponent plays Shelter by Ghosts? Maybe. We might have to get this Sterling Grove up and running first. Fuck! Okay, good thing we have another one, chat. We're fine. We'll play Sterling Grove. I think I just want to... I think I want to cycle this. We'll play Phyrexian Unlife next turn. Is there a chance we die? Maybe. No. He'd have to play Valkyrie into something else. I ran into an Angels player playing, whatchamacallit. You know, chat. Okay. Let's play Unlife into second Sterling Grove. And then we can just play Solemnity, and then that should be GG's, unless he's playing... I feel like life gain players always have some random board wipe. Are we dead? No, not yet. We're close to dead. But we're at -5. And then we play Solemnity. And then watch this. Oh, we can't pay life because we have no life to pay. But we'll D-Sphere Valkyrie next turn. Now I just wait for Cleansing Nova. Yeah, dude. Sometimes they're just like... I mean, especially in best of 1, you never know what to expect. Let's eat his Righteous Valkyries. Don't really want to... I think I'd rather just keep this headquarters. We have Nykthos. So we're not really in a lot of work. But I was playing against Angels, and they played, what's that called? Lightstall Inquisitor? The 1-mana guy that taxes something? I forgot it's an Angel Wizard. Angel plus Bishop. You got it. Chat, I feel like this is one of those games where our opponents, because they're a life gain player, is not going to concede. To be fair, like I said, they could have outs. They could have Farewell. They could have Cleansing Nova. But if they're playing Collected Company, I doubt that. Leyline of Sanctity. We're going to draw a card off of this Headquarters. Seam Rip. Not what we wanted. Fun watching the numbers go up. That's true. Except nothing gets counters. Because we have Solemnity, so that feels good. But we do have to sit through all of their triggers. But, I gotta come up with, like, wow, United Battlefront. I love that card. D-Sphere plus Seam Rip. Sure. What's the most annoying thing? Let's just... Oh, okay. I was gonna get rid of his Voice of the Blessed so we don't have to sit through triggers. Chat, we're 2-0, baby. To be fair, this is best of one, but... If this does well, we'll probably try this on, like, best of 3 again, in the future. I think what I want to try and do... I mean, we're just kind of playing some slower decks. I want to try and do, like, one main deck, like, 5 matches, best of 3. And then afterwards, if we have something fun queued up, we'll do a second best of 3. 5 matches, blah, blah, blah. But if we don't, I want to spend the next, like, the second half of stream just messing around with stuff. And then we'll just keep the cycle going, you know what I mean, baby? Oh my god, the golden goose. Chat, I am so hungry. Turn 2. Chat, what is our opponent playing? I'm a little scared, to be honest. I will grab our green source. Is Treyla an elf? Oh. Chat. Chat, you want to see something cool? Chat, you want to see something sick nasty? Actually, we're in a tough spot here. Because they can still go off and kill us with... They can kill us with the infinitely large Treyla. We were punished for getting that green source. Damn. Ruined Halo, though, on Maroon Surveyor is hilarious. But, actually, no, because it forces them. Never mind. We just draw the game. Heck yeah. Ah, oh, I love it here, chat. You think he has an out? No. Alright. Chat, we have to also name Treyla, or else we're gonna get beaten down. We're about to take 8. 9. Treyla, the Moon Dancer. Are we dead? We're gonna take 5. Coco. We can please place Unlife. Okay. We're fine so far. Opponent gets a lot of scries. He's digging. We could also just Battlefront, but we're going to go to 2, and then we're effectively at 12 with Unlife. And then hopefully from there, we can try and save ourselves. You have bad ravioli. Prafe, you are such a kind soul. I appreciate the bad ravioli you're offering me. All right, we go down to 2. We're watching the whatchamacallit player scramble to find an out. They very well could have an out, by the way. Sky Shroud Lookout's interesting. Ooh, Nykthos is very nice. That gives us, what, 6 mana? Unlife into D-Sphere. Let's just take his Innkeepers. Beautiful. And then if he has an out for Unlife, obviously that sucks. But we're at 12 at the moment. GG's. Guys, Runed Halo goes crazy. That's like the main reason I wanted to play this, is so we could Runed Halo against the Val decks and just have fun. Brave, where did you get this ravioli? This bad ravioli, this bad rioli that you speak of. We got Realm sketching, boys. Seems a bit early to concede, no? I don't think they have an out. To Runed Halo on Val plus Trelasara. And then they'd have to find another way to start the combo. I mean, they could, if they have an out, they could find it before I find Sterling Grove. Or the lock. And I guess they could have forced a draw if they comboed anyways. Does Val target... Val... What does Val Maroon Surveyor do? Chat. I have to sneeze. Each opponent, you gain 1 life. So it doesn't target. We just gain protection from it. Opponent... Play to tap that. Yeah, but still, Runed Halo stops it. LOL Walmart. Shimmer of Possibility plus Teamer lands. Maybe Neoform combo? I haven't seen... Chat, I haven't seen Neoform combo in a hot minute. Also, why are you playing Shimmer Possibility when we have Impulse? Or Consult the Star Charts. Ah, he is team. Okay. Chat, we gotta find the lock real quick. Gotta find that lock real quick. Let's play Blue Source. Give me the lock. Solemnity and Unlife. Ayo! Hey! Does he have an out? Probably. But that felt pretty good, didn't it? Battlefront right into the combo. Whoo! Ah, yeah! I think he was Neoform combo. Ooh, look at that. We made it to Plat 2. With hot garbage. It's been really quiet the past few streams, huh? Not that we're very busy on stream, but... Usually, there's more people in here. Maybe I don't have interesting decks. They're like, wow, Plum's playing Pillow Fort again? What a nerd. Wait, is it meat ravioli or cheese ravioli? I keep going back. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I got off of work at like... I don't even know when I got off of work. Brave, now you got me thinking about ravioli, dude. Okay, but it's bad ravioli. But like, you know. We're gonna keep this in. We have a couple pieces of removal, grow plus sanctity. We can find a white source on one if we need to do something based on what they play. I do, chat. I do want to play whatever. Spring leaf drum. We have an ornithopter. No, we do not. I like that. I think we're just gonna eat that. Hell yeah! Chat, did he keep the one-lander? Don't recommend Walmart brand. Okay. You know, I don't think I would recommend a lot of Walmart brand stuff, to be honest. Chat. How come we do real bad with... Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I want to post... Oh, no, I already did post. No, I didn't. Let's post the updated version of this on Twitter. Or X, whatever you call it. I should really just use Blue Sky, but no one's really on Blue Sky. I mean, there are people, but there's not. This is Pillow Fort version 2.0 in Historic. How come we switched to the Mimi deck? The Meme-E. And, I mean, it's best of one. That's probably why. Let's play Headquarters tapped on 1. Oh, chat. I just imported it. Oops. Second on 2. Sure. When's the last time you had Chef Boyardee? And you remember that commercial of, like, the can that, like, rolled? We're gonna play Phyrexian on life. That gives us 30 life versus the Slit Shot show-off deck. Oh. But you guys remember that but it's like that little girl, she's like, I love Chef Boyardee, but her mom says no, you can't have it. And then it follows her all the way home. Never had the chef? You're missing out, dude. The chef knows what's up. Chef's where it's at. I feel like as a kid, I used to eat that stuff straight out of the can. I wouldn't even heat it up. It's like cracking open a cold one with the boys, you know? Oh. Dang it, chat. Why didn't I think we are going to do this. I should have played Enchantress Present first. You're distracting me with all this ravioli talk. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formuoli. Am I right? What's our opponent doing? Smacking us down to 3. If we top deck a land, we get to play Sphere of Safety. Smacks us to 8. We go to -2. We're not dead yet. Plays a land into a second Slit Shot. Fuck. Why didn't he... Would have been better for him to do that before combat, right? Hit us for another couple damage there. Let's just we haven't played Sphere of Safety yet, so let's just play Sphere of Safety because it's funny. So he has to pay 4 to attack us. He could just have a handful of burn. Play with Fires us. Chat, should I have just D-sphered? Probably. He gets to hit us for 4, and then we get to play Solemnity and hope he doesn't have Into the Floodmaw. But we drew D-sphere anyways. So, GG's. Chat, tell me why we're 6-0. Best of one's a wild format, dude. Update patch notes. Chat, I didn't read the patch notes. Was I supposed to? Claim the Crystalline Sliver Companion. Cross of the Swarm. Scions of the Ur. Wizards accounts. Bunch of bug fixes. Casting cards. Kickers. Cast without anything. If you had Omniscience. Still weird, but it wasn't lit up. Now it's properly highlighted. Okay, so they didn't really update much. Got it. Yeah. That is... Eternal formats are such a balance, you know? Like, yes, it's awesome that, like, the formats are high-powered and stuff, but such, like, even modern, such versatile answers to very linear threats is... really homogenizes things, you know? Like, in historic, like, okay, like, we can play this, which fights on, like, a relatively different axis, right? We have no creatures. We're all enchantment-based. But then, like, Fragment Reality is a very popular card that just happens to interact real well with us. That in, like, you know, an old-school kind of format, I guess, like, that would be like Path to Exile or Swords to Plowshares, and it wouldn't do anything, but it just gives decks that have not no right, but less interaction, just such, like, extra, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It gives them some extra fight against stupid things, but it's also hard to engineer new things because you have to be able to defend against so much. This just looks like Veil combo again, which I do like Breakout. That's an interesting take. I think we're gonna grab a white source here, and then end of turn we're probably gonna sack Sterling Grove to go get Runed Halo. This is good balance. I feel it stored maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, I agree. Okay, there's a Trelasara. Does he have a second land? No. Let's sack this. Do we want to blow up the Trelasara? Probably. Where's my Runed Halo? We're going to fragment the Moon Dancer. Yeah, like right now, even... Yeah, I don't know. I don't like Timeless anymore. When Timeless first started, I was like having fun with it. But now, I guess we're getting Force and Negation. But, alright. We need to name Veil. I can't spell. I wish you could hit tab to autofill. So even if he plays Veil, then he draws us the game. Okay. He didn't need a loss. He could have drew. He could have drew the game. The bam and yeah. I agree. I like having fun, like I love a diverse and big card pool, but Powers level's just a little too untweaked for my liking. They need to police things. I would be happy to have digital only mechanics in Historic if they actually policed it more. Like unnerf things. Nerf things on like a more regular basis, and I don't know. How do we feel about this hand? We have a cast out if we need to find another land, which we probably will. I think I'm going to cycle it right away. Yeah, best we can do is once small indie company, am I right? They're just a small indie company. Alright, let's cycle this. Blue source up top's good. Nice. Let's draw. It's actually gonna be kind of tough. We have double detention sphere here, which is good. Our mana does feel pretty smooth. I didn't put a lot of thought into this mana base, but 34 lands has felt pretty good. I know we're obviously best of one, gives us a fighting chance, but I think we're gonna steal that Horde Master. Hopefully we can find the other half before opponent gets relevant things. War Chief. We're probably gonna have to de-sphere that too. Give me a land off the top. Heck yeah, brother. Just gonna keep eating his goblins. This unlife will put us to 23. Do we just want to set up? Are we gonna die in 2 turns? Okay. Maybe. We might not die. Okay. Yeah. I'll take 5. He can't Muxus us next turn. So let's go get Solemnity. I guess we also could have gotten we'll play Unlife to put us effectively at 18. And then we'll play Solemnity and then GG's. I will also say it's been pretty, even though we added 20 cards, it's been pretty easy to find the lock. Battlefront plus Grove is pretty good. Is he just gonna smack us? Yeah. He gets a goblin, so 5, 7, 8, plus a pump. Hits us for 12. We go down to 4, and then... Hello? Do you think the mono red player has interaction? What do you think they're playing, chat? You think they just happen to have Back to Nature? Oh, maybe they don't know the lock. Should I hit him with a Chaos Warp? We'll give everything, yeah. Whatever. Actually, we might just go find Sphinx's Tutelage. And then we can start playing these Enchantress Presents. We'll mill them out. I feel bad for our opponent. They could, I mean, you never know. Where were we that day when we were, we like milled that mono black player with, we were playing Relic Warder combo, and then they, was it mono white? It was one of them, and like their second to last card was Gaia's Blessing. And I wanted to cry. GG. Chat, I know it's best of one, but we're 8-0. We're just like stomping on people. I love it. I love it. I need to eat something, chat. But, oh god, I had to do so much work today. I think I mentioned it the other day, but because of the holiday on Monday, I did my Monday on Tuesday, which means I had to make up my Tuesday. So I did my Thursday and Tuesday all today, which was a lot. But we are moving and grooving. Spider-Man. Chat, are we getting Spider-Man cards? Do I need Spider-Man cards? On Arena, that is. Like, I don't know if there's anything I've seen that makes me, What do we got? 3 lands, Unlife, Lock, plus... Whew, sounds pretty good. Let's just try not to die. Attach a target creature, equip creature, whatever... Oh, that was a good draw. Equipped creature gets +2/+2, has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card for each modified creature you control. Opponent is playing Ocelot Pride. We're going to play Phyrexian Unlife and probably get fragmented. At the job's messed up with a sending report a day late and caused 800k to go missing. That's quite the big mistake. Racketeer Boss. What's our opponent playing? Cats? Tribal Cats, chat? Chat? Tribal Cats? Goes crazy? He's gotta have something. Oh, chat! Yo, low key. They have, what's that card? Feline Sovereign? That whenever it deals damage, when a cat you control deals damage, they get to, Okay, he's got Fragment, too. Sterling! Oh, no, we don't play creatures. Op is gaming. Wait, he did... I mean, he's better than us, chat. Yesterday's have been fun. I bet, Brave. Coco into Sovereign? I'm telling you, best of one's the freaking Wild West, dude. We'll see what we can hit off this Battlefront. Hopefully, at least a D-Sphere. What do we want to get rid of? Johnny's probably the most annoying right now, right? I guess we could have taken some of his cats, but... Let's see if he's got another fragment. But Op is... He's gaming alright. We need... Oh! You think he's playing Bronze-Eyed Lion, too? Dude, I fucking love Fleecemane Lion. Okay, Fragment's good for us. Let's, Battlefront again. There's a Grove plus a Tutelage, which helps. Let's go grab a White Source. Hold up Fragment. Do we have any other good... You know, I really wanted to play... Speaking of Dog Tribal, I wanted to play... Shoot, what's that card called? Alpine Houndmaster, the one that tutors. And then, what's, Arabella or whatever? I really like the idea of Arabella with Alpine Master. I wasn't paying attention. What's our opponent doing? They have nothing relevant to enchantments, right? No. I think Cats is probably better. The Lord effects, you get a Johnny plus Pride, and you get a companion. Like, that's pretty good. There's no dog companion, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we can presence here, and then what? I can just draw Yorion and wait a turn. We're just hoping he's not playing, Sovereign. Is that 55? Racketeer Boss is fun, too. Swings all. He's gonna play Claws out. Okay. Chat, he has a chance here. Show me the Sovereign. Big brain. Okay, chat, we really have to we really gotta find something. Is it target? How does this work? Whenever one or more cats you control deal combat, destroy up to... Okay, good news is up to 1. And it's 1 or more, so they only destroy 1 per combat. So they have to blow up the Sterling Grove first, and then they blow up everything else. So we're okay for a moment. But we do have to find another Sterling Grove. Wow, it's weird how delayed those triggers were, huh? Okay, we got rid of fragment too. What do we want to do? We could bounce our D sphere. That doesn't do a whole lot. Let's play our lands. I guess maybe let's just make a bunch of white and start tutelaging. And go digging. Start digging in your butt, twin. Doo-wop, doo-wop. We get to mill. Alright, Yuji. The heart of the cards. We need no Coco and we need no fragment. He's got, here it comes. Here comes the Coco, baby. Oh, or not. Okay. Never mind. The one thing I will say is, why does it always... I guess because it has to show that it's triggering, but combat steps like this are annoying. Where they're not actually dealing damage, but it, for whatever reason, slows down and goes one by one. That bothers me a lot. But this I want to play this doll plus Alpine Houndmaster. I know that was played in, like, whatever, but this is a 2/2, and then it searches for the 2/2s, and then it helps put things on the field. I don't know, chat. Is it a genius idea? Yeah, monstrosity! Hell yeah! Excuse me. Ooh, sphere of safety. Chat, I'm so sorry. Excuse my burps. Love me some... Ah! Chat, we've done it. We've done it again, baby. We've done it again. Alright. Wow, and we milled all his fragments. Opponent is locked out. And then they're going to play farewell. And we're going to cry. Can't be worse than Knuckleblade. Prave? Are you trying to start a fight, Prave? Because I'll fight you. Don't you dare talk bad about my Knuckleblades. That is the pride and joy of this stream. Opponent, yeah, opponent doesn't have an out. Chat, we're just casually 9-0ing people in, 9-0ing people in best of 1. Isn't that incredible? Is my stream elements not working? I don't know. Oh, chat, did you know we're live? I didn't know we're live. Good for me. Oh my god. Oh. I just posted something that I didn't need to post. Whoops. Ooh. We'll try it out. Interesting. Half the combo. Seam Rip plus D-Sphere seems pretty good. We'll go find a white source here. Wait, are we getting... Did Mindbreak Trap get spoiled? Or was I just... Did I see something different? My nose is itchy, chat. Oh. Oh, chat, this is going to be our downfall. Oh, it did. Okay. What else do we got? We got Opposition Agent, and then... Ah, shoot. I was looking at stuff, and then I forgot. Interplanar Beacon. Guardian Idol. This doesn't seem great for us, chat. Infernal Grasp. Morbius. It's Morbin time, baby! Do we have to play that on stream? Chat, we might have to play Morbius on stream. Just so we can... And I'll get, like, a soundbite that just says it's Morbin time. Flying Vigilance, Lifelink, X out from your graveyard, look at the top 3 cards, put one of them in your hand and the rest on the bottom in any order. Fucking Karn, dude. Do I think Ponder is going to be in historic? They showed it off, but haven't said anything, right? But it got spoiled when? Yesterday or today? I mean, I'd like it to be in his storage. Ratchet bomb. Hell yeah, brother. You can ratchet bomb us. Let me D-sphere your Karn. Wait, did our opponent get ratchet bomb for Solemnity? Chat. 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 They got ratchet bomb for our Solemnity lock. I mean, it might be too good, to be honest. Especially with Blue Red Lotus Field running around. But I would like it. Woo. Hedron Archive. Alright, chat. An Ugin would suck right now. I'm going to be honest with you, chat. I'm going to be real honest. How many times have I said chat in the last 3 minutes? A lot. If we get Ugin, I'd cry. But shout out to the guy playing traditional artifact ramp. No Eldrazi. Just going ham. Just going all in. Playing it old school. Okay, Karn the Great Creator. There are some cool cards I want to play with. He's swinging at us for 2. Okay. There's others. Let's United Battlefront. See where that gets us. Sterling Grove and Sphinx's Tutelage. I'll do that. We're gonna probably... Chat, give me over under opponent playing Perilous Vault in his Karn board. Just fun fact, Perilous Vault is on Arena. And every time I build a Karn board, I really want to put it in, but I know I shouldn't. Fuck, chat! We were 1 turn away. We were going to fetch a Gideon's Intervention and name Ugin, but he got there ahead of us. That was our first loss, boys. Over under. Prafe. You had to do it to me, huh? 9-1. 9-1. What time is it? We'll go for 3 hours. I'll play one more match, I think. I gotta shower and stuff still. This will be our last match. Chat, 9-1 with Pillow Fort? Go crazy. Yeah, I like this hand. 2 lands is whatever, but... how much do I care? I don't. Bam, bam. Okay, I'm glad we did that. I think we're just gonna play Sterling Grove here. How have we felt about that? I feel pretty good about the deck so far. I don't know about you guys. I think I wanna... I'm gonna D-sphere the Heliod. Yes, I know it's best of 1, but in terms of what we're trying to do, I don't really miss Ghostly Prison. I feel like our removal plus stuff is keeping the creature decks at bay pretty well. Johnny doesn't hit enchantments, right? No, it's just artifacts. So we're fine. We just need to keep finding some lands here. There's a fragment. Let's Cycle Cast out. That's not what I wanted to see. We'll eat this. Might have to play this Enchantress Presence. Second Heliod. Does he have a 1-drop to follow up with? But he does have a pride mate. Pridely, I barely know her. Swing for one. Smacks us. Land off the top. Alright, we'll just play presence then. And sit around for a turn. Opponent, if they have like a voice or something, they get to smack us for at least 10. So there is a chance we die. And now we are just dead. Dang. Dang, chat. Should have kept up the fragment, am I right, baby? Alright, we'll call it there. 9-2, best of 1, not bad. We'll probably... If I change the sideboard around a little bit... Actually, I mean, we didn't play best of 3, so I don't know what our sideboard's like. I actually feel like our sideboard's pretty good. But we'll probably play full matches with this best of 3 next time. I just know it's a really slow deck, and we probably wouldn't have finished 5 matches. So, chat, let's play one game. Let's play one game of Chaos Ponza, just real quick. I just want to stone rain someone real quick. You think we can do it? You think we can do it, chat? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Oh yeah, chat. We're doing it. Are you guys ready to Chaos Warp someone? This is for all the marbles, baby. This is for all the marbles. Oh, and they're an island player. They're an island enjoyer. Come on, baby. Don't hit a land. Don't hit a land. Fuck. Chat, we tried really hard. I'm so sorry. Are they just playing mill? If you're playing mill, chat, do not play Tome Scour. Oh, baby, we're doing it again. We're doing it again. Yeah. They get free insanity, I think. Oh, God. Chat, we gave him a free insanity. But now, they only have 2 lands. Hell yeah. Stormbreath Dragon, let's go. Boom. Oh, God. You guys shouldn't let me have access to magic cards. We're gonna get Hideous Laughter, maybe? Demigorgon's Clutches. Jeez Louise. What a gamer. I need, give me, I don't even care if we get a land. Give me a land so I can Stormbreath Dragon Monstrosity. What other cards do we have anything good with Monstrosity? What is happening? Hello? Chat, we're against a bad mill player. Oh no. Watch me get Damnation though. What is, unless he's on like a weird ass rogues build, but we haven't seen anything, and he's playing Demogorgon's Clutches. Okay. All right. Chat, we did get to Chaos Warp their land into a Fraying Sanity, and it worked. How does that make us feel? It makes me feel really good. I felt really good about it. Beautiful. Okay. All right, chat. I just had to get that one out of my system. I just really wanted to do it. But any Hooters, GG's. Nothing. Well, we played Displacer, which was new. Real quick, Let's just go look at some other stuff. What was that? I know how to spell. Monstrosity. Do we have anything else good or relevant? No. These are 6 mana. I'm just saying, is there anything stupid we could trackhand trainer into? This is kind of interesting. I have to sneeze, chat. Say bless me before the demons get in. Yeah, no, there's nothing. There's Nemesis Immortals. But if you're playing Nemesis Immortals, then you're probably already getting that monstrous down to almost nothing. So, Ripperino. All right, Pillowforge. I like that build. We'll come back to that. And then in terms of other stuff, I haven't really. I'm at that point again where I'm kind of stalling until we get to the next set. I've played a lot of like the stuff I wanted to out of Edge of Eternities. I don't honestly think Spider-Man's gonna give me a whole lot to mess with, but I guess we haven't. You know what I did want to do is play. I wanted to revisit Doc Arlock, chat. You know me and my Doc Arlock decks. You guys see the dude playing Doc Arlock in Standard at Orlando? I think he did pretty good too. We played a shell using this. When was that? That was a while ago, right? Where's my Moxfield? But we haven't messed with the warp cards in Doc yet. What did we build it around? We were playing Root Core. Wow. Ooh, my voice went a little high. Deep Analysis, Malevolent Rumble, Roar of the Worms, Eidetic Memory. But, like, now we got fun stuff, chat. Like, tell me you don't want to warp this and then play it for, 3 mana. That sounds pretty fun, huh? Maybe. Kinda. We can play Close Encounter. Counter target. Each creature has one trample. What is loading zone? Oh, it's just hardest goes. Crave. You know how there's the storm scale for mechanics? Maybe on our channel we should have the Knuckle Blade scale. And you just tell me if a deck is better or worse than Knuckle Blade. Vocalist is also an interesting card that I want to mess with. Because, like, I don't know, there's a lot you can do. You could play, like, Vestige. You could play the new, what's the new Simulacrum guy? You can, like, warp him for 4, and then if you have Doc, you can warp him, you can play him from warp for 2 the following turn. That's good value, chat. Talk about value, am I right? Artifact control, artifact spacecraft. This card's fun. I don't know why its warp is only 2 mana. When it costs 3. Doesn't seem like a big upgrade, but I don't know. I'll think on it. I'll give it a good think. And then we'll come back. Part of me really also... Maybe I do have decks to brew. I just don't know. I just don't want to put in the effort to brew them. Chat, what's the 2 mana artifact guy that his powers eat mana value 2 mana value this guy. Can we play this guy with Metalwork Colossus somehow. The problem is it's non-creature, but we could play Leyline Axe. Don't you just want to have like an 11-4 escort? And if you have Leyline Axe, it's a 4-4 for 2. That's pretty good. And then you can give it double strike and trample. Are people playing this card? I like at the end of stream where I just discuss things I'm going to work on and then I don't work on them. These are just ideas that are in my head that I... What is it called? Emissary Escort? Who's playing this card? Anyone? Can I play it with Metalwork Colossus is the question. Probably not. But it could be cool. Who's doing anything with it? Modern. Spacey Wacy. But what's your, like... Destroy 4 damage to each creature. What is that called? Battleship? Chat, what if we play Battleship somehow? What if we play blue-red trash for treasure? But then you don't even need Emissary Escort. Chat, this is the worst idea I've ever had. This is a Knuckleblade Scowl 11. This is not a good idea, chat. Oh god, I'm sleepy. Covert Technician. I guess you could. Nah. This deck seems bad. Maybe you could. You're probably better off doing some with Leyline and Axe, but Metalwork Colossus is too much. All right, let's call it there, chat. Today's Thursday. We'll be back on Sunday for our regularly scheduled stream. Again, I just gave you all the things I'm thinking about, but I probably won't have anything prepared. I never do, except that one time. But we'll do some more jank. We'll find something to brew. But as for the decks, Blue-White Displacer was a, and Pillow Fort was a yeah. This was a bop and this was a flop. So do with that what you will. Just more excuses for me to play Track and Trainer. I think I just like blue cards, chat. I think I just like Plagon. I like Oracle of the Alpha. I like Track and Trainer. I like Consult the Star Charts. I like Stock Up. I like Tameo. I just like playing blue cards. Maybe we should be a blue card only stream. No, I don't want to be a filthy blue player. But I will... First off, thank you for tuning in, keeping me company as we lose and win some games. But I hope you have a good rest of your Thursday night, and I hope you enjoy your weekend. I'll see you back here on Sunday. Bye!